What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there in this beginning of the work week, Monday. I'm doing pretty good myself, and I hope you guys have had a very nice, relaxing weekend. Mine went well. As usual, it goes too fast. You know how that is. I have 4 days off, and it's like, wow, it went by like the breeze. Okay. Shout out to the sister, Queen I Know Who I Am, for giving me this particular story right here. About a week ago, I did a video called, Warning to the Passport Bros. Okay. The ones who tend to think that their problems in love can be solved by traveling abroad to find it. They go get mixed up with these different chicks in different, countries or what have you. You know, uh, it's not all that good as, people make it, sound. They're going to places like that and getting robbed. A lot of them getting killed. You know what I'm saying? They're over here using stuff like this drug called scopolamine, aka devil's breath. And what it does is like incapacitates a person if they're slipped, if the drug is slipped into their drink or even blew in their face. Okay? If they blow this powdered drug in the face, it can put them out for days. You understand? Now, that's what brings me to this particular story right here. This woman, I guess, she decided to travel abroad for love as well. Okay? It says there, Lonely Heart Mexican woman is maimed and killed for her organs after flying 3,000 miles to Peru for a date with man she met online. Cops arrest him after finding her body parts, including faceless head, torso gutted of organs, and a severed finger, washed up on a beach. Okay? How sad that is, and condolences to the family of this woman right here. That she wound up like this. Traveling abroad is potentially not only deadly, but it is dangerous. It's not in all cases like these, that it winds up like this, but it can, because these are some very wicked ass, heartless people. And how could you do someone like this? You know what I'm saying? To cut them up and take their organs and do whatever, put them on the black market and sell their organs for tens of thousands of dollars. It's all about money. But being that they would do something so heinous like this, man, just shows how evil a lot of these lowlifes are. Now, to get into the story here, it says here, a Mexican woman who flew 3,000 miles to Peru to meet a man she met online was murdered, dismembered, and had her organs harvested. Blanco Arellano, 51, flew 3,000 miles from Mexico City to Lima, Peru, to meet 37-year-old Juan Pablo Jesus Villavertea Pinto, okay, long ass name, a human medicine and biotechnology student. Yeah. The two met on a gaming app and had been in an online relationship for several months. So Blanco Arellano boarded a plane to meet him in search of love. Okay, and see what she got. I'm not saying just because she was looking for love, but look what she found instead, man. She found her demise in such a horrible way. Okay, goes on to say here, after spending a week with Villavertea, and telling her niece that she had fallen in love with him, Blanco Arellano went missing, with her family unable to contact her. And I guess this is the lady right here. You know what I mean? Blanco Arellano is 51 years old. I just don't understand why people think that they gotta go to foreign countries, to find love. Now, she lived in Mexico herself, okay? But she went to Lima, Peru, to meet this guy, online. If you were going to do that, at the very least, I think you guys, it's dangerous however way you do it, but meet in a neutral territory. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you just gotta do. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, you can find love where you are. You understand? You ain't gotta travel no 2,000 to 3,000 miles to get it, as far as I'm concerned. But to each is his own. People think like they want to think. To continue here, Miss Arellano family became worried about her after not hearing from her for several days. Her niece Carla Arellano had previously spoken to her, but became worried after continually not being able to make contact with her. Okay, Carla Arellano took to Twitter to ask for help in finding her aunt. I never thought I would be in this situation. Today I asked for support and dissemination to locate one of the most loved and important people in my life. My aunt Blanco Olivia Arellano Gutierrez disappeared on Monday, November 7th in Peru. She is of Mexican origin. We fear for her life. Carla Arellano wrote how she had contacted Villa Fuente, the man aunt had traveled to meet. I guess they mean the man her aunt had traveled to meet, to ask him if he had heard from her. Okay, and this dude lied. You know what I'm saying? But they caught him. They caught him anyway. But he lied. It goes on to say here, Villa Fuente claimed to Carla Arellano that her aunt got bored of him as he couldn't give her the life she wanted. He told her that her aunt had left to return back to Mexico. But a few days later, on November 9th, Miss Arellano's family worst fears were confirmed. A faceless head of a woman was found on the beach near to where Villa Fuente had been living in Hancho, Peru. A few hours later, authorities also found a severed finger with a silver ring on it, which had the fingertip removed. The next day, a torso without organs was found at the end of a canal that flows into the sea. Investigators quickly found that the canal passes in front of Jose Faustino Sanchez Carriano National University, where Villa Fuente is a student. Forensics experts had also determined that the victim's face had been removed by someone experienced with surgical instruments. All right. So that would be his. This is a weirdo right here who did this shit. That is alleged to have done it. Okay. Now, here's the proof that's coming up that he did. You know what I'm saying? It goes to say traces of Blanco Arellano's blood had been discovered throughout Villa Fuente's apartment. Okay, that's proof right there. He did it. Okay, he had also reportedly posted videos of her organs to TikTok days after her disappearance. Shortly after the discovery, police arrested Villa Fuente on accusations of femicide, human trafficking, and organ trafficking. Villa Fuente denies his involvement in the crime and remains in police custody as the investigation continues. Okay? See, this dude's a liar right here. He did that to that woman. You know, what was her blood doing found in your apartment? You know, and where did you get organs? Why would you even be putting something like that on TikTok in the first place? He did this to that woman, you know, and that's just all there is to it. And this is the second time of me coming across this word in a different case, femicide. And femicide is when a woman is killed, you know, by a man on account of her gender or whatever. Something to that degree right there. The first time I heard that word was in the Shanquilla Robinson case, which people are claiming that the person who, you know, beat her was a woman. You know, until I see irrefutable proof, you understand what I'm saying, that she's a woman, I'm going to say it's a trans, and that's just all there is to it. Because even there, in that particular case, the word femicide is used, you know. But yeah, back to this particular situation right here. This is a sad thing, man. You know what I mean? And this asshole, he's 37 years old. Juan Pablo Jesus Villafuerte Pablo. Well, no, Pinto, excuse me. And this woman, like, she traveled from Mexico all the way over here to this Honcho, Lima, Peru, what have you, to meet this low life piece of shit. And he takes her life. Sad situation. The message is, people, if you can't find love where you are, you understand, you don't need it. You don't. If you feel like you got to go thousands of miles to go and meet some person, you know what I mean, on an app and all that kind of stuff, you can do that right where you are. And yeah, the same thing can kind of happen to you where you are. You understand what I mean? That's true, but nevertheless, it wouldn't be so bad to the point to where you are on your home turf. You just got to take time to vet people, basically on your home turf. And that's just what it boils down to. That's all I got on this one, people. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts and views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.